What the? I'm very confused. Hi guys. It went to like a weird sound I'm not really used to, but I think we are on the map selection screen now. That went very, very, very weird. So we are going to go ahead and hopefully you're seeing what I'm seeing. I'm on a 30-second delay just like you are because of my preview monitor, so I'm not 100% sure what we're looking at. But the maps that were picked and banned are going to be, we should go ahead and have the map bans are going to be Cursed Hollow, Alterac Valley, Barax's Holdout, and Tomb of the Spider Queen. We do have Dragonshire. That is not at all where we're supposed to be. Computer, I swear to gosh, but we are going to be going to Dragonshire. It is the map pick. It was the map pick on the side of, I believe that was platform. No, it was Yellow Owls. Yellow Owls picked Dragonshire. Platform will have first pick and first ban. Sorry about this. Still waiting for my good computer to be fixed, so I'm having to kind of do this a little bit. But you know what? We'll get through it. We'll get through it. Yeah, unless we just press a wrong button, or maybe everything is just screwed up. That is also entirely possible. So we're waiting for the game to actually launch. Trying to go to that screen. I've got the lovely things that I can press buttons and make things change, but I apparently have one of the scenes messed up because I'm just so amazing. But we'll just have to see where we go. Oh, I have a loot chest I'll open. We need to do that at some point. It does look like both teams are ready to go. So we're just waiting for, it looks like the other team. Looks like we are waiting for platform to be ready. I love how I'm just sitting here being like, come on, platform. It's not like you guys had to wait for me for 10 minutes. So, but absolutely okay, absolutely fair. Okay, that screen is blank. Oi, 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 oi. Let's go to this screen then. One of these screens is going to be the one that I want. I don't understand. Hello, Oz? Unfortunately, it's a new name because I had a stalker on the old name, so we kind of try not to say that name. FYI. But I appreciate you. Fun fact, actually, if you spell it backwards, Irikov is F Akari backwards because I am really, really bad at keeping a secret. But regardless... Okay, this is at least something. Oh. 1 second, I have to make corrections. My camera is not working. That is not okay. Let me go ahead and get this up and running right quick. Because darn it, I do not stream in order to like give you entertaining content. I stream so my face will be on the screen. Like, that is what is important. And don't you forget it. Okay, there we go. That should have that nicely zeroed out. Also, that's something. Okay, we'll go with that. So we'll be going on in just a second, which is fantastic. Love it. Oh, you got to actually see my unfiltered face there for a second. It's not horrible. Hopefully no one went screaming from the room. If you did, I apologize. What if I can go ahead and actually open this while we wait? The answer appears to be maybe. Can't open while in lobby. Boo! Unfortunate. So go ahead and get back and get ready to go into the game. Dragonshire is a very, very interesting map. I like it. It's one of the two maps where the offlaner is super important. The other map was cruelly banned out this time, so this will be the offlane focus map. Obviously, having a very, very strong offlaner lets you control the top shrine and lets your 4-man just rotate between bottom and mid with impunity. You can also actually try and have the offlaner rotate between top and mid, but that does mean you're kind of giving up top shrine, and you need to be able to just push down and win the game without the help of the Dragon Knight. But it's definitely a thing I've seen tried. One person tried to run a Murky against me, and yeah, I mean, I couldn't keep up with the rotations, but I just held up top shrine forever, and we ended up like squeezing them out. Oh wow, look at all you guys showing up. This is the advantage of being the last cast of NGS for the day. Hello everyone, super glad to have you here. So, what we can look forward to is obviously a lot of importance onto the offlane, some importance onto globals. Having a Falstad or a Brightwing be able to go up there and turn a fight very abruptly is always helpful. Other than that, this is not the biggest map, so you don't So like very, very strong rotational pressure is not as important as it is on, say, Spider Queen, but being able to Merc effectively is very, very big. If you can invade your opponent's Merc camps, the Giants in the middle, that is very, very critical to be able to do. This is one of the best camps to invade because the Giants just naturally stop inside cover and just start shelling the fort. So if you can get that and they're not responded to immediately, you can just like burst down the fort very, very quickly. Bum, 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 bum. And I will say, Oz, don't feel too bad. It's one of those things, if my Stalker finds their way here, then we're kind of sunk anyway. So, but yeah, just in general, do not 100%, you know, I do try and keep away from that because I don't want it to be super common knowledge. Even though, obviously, I mean, look at me. I'm not using, like, I don't have, like, one of those, persona masks on, although I should probably get one of those, that would be awesome. We'll be going into the game in just 1 second. I hope we go into the game soon because I'm sorry, at the top of my screen it just says loot 1. I'm like, I want to open the loot chest! Keef! Keef! Alright, it does look like everyone is ready now. Here we go. Here we go. Going into the draft in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, soon. That is the Blizzard countdown, if you didn't know. I'm still ready. No, I'm not. They did not wait for me. Nope, no problem at all, no problem at all. Definitely happens. Like, it's one of those things that can be very confusing, I understand that. So we are here into the bands. Actually, am I, like, massive on the screen still? I just realized I probably didn't fix it. Whoops. Massive fusion! Someone redeemed boots and I made it very big to give the boots and I don't know if I ever changed it back. Alright. Nope, it looks like I did fix it. Go me. This is the problem. Again, that 30-second delay just messes me up. We do have Vala being banned out. Vala being very, very, very good at the auto attack damage and messes up a lot of heroes that rely on mobility. Stitches, definitely able to pick people out. This map is definitely a terror for Stitches because the walls can come over or the hooks can come through the walls very easily. We do have a new Barak, a little bit of a tank focus coming out of platform. Actually, if anything, it looks like it might need to be a little bit bigger. And then the last pick, Last Dance Romance, is going to be... I shouldn't really say pick, it's a ban. It's like the exact opposite of a pick. The last anti-pick is going to be the Lad Anduin. That to me actually says that we should have Yellow Owls going in for a pretty aggressive attack, because Anduin is great at pulling people out of danger. So when you don't want him in the game, it means that you plan on putting a lot of pressure, locking someone down, and just exploding them. Granted, that does mean that Uther is still available in order to give them Divine Shield, and you also can have the Lucio for just the regular shielding. The non-Divine Shield, if you will.
I hear the call.
Goku does like that in Nazebo, and does like Gingerbread Nazebo. Second best Nazebo skin. I do like the Harlequin Nazebo, because of course I do. Also, I'm totally sitting here with my freaking controller like this is going to help me cast the game. That's a nerds. So Nazebo was interesting. Whenever you saw Nazebo, it used to be put a lot of pressure on quickly because Nazebo really scales in the late game. But they did recently make some changes to him to really let him just be effective throughout all stages. So it's not necessarily that. Though granted, Nazebo can, like, all of his stuff is very telegraphed. It just does a lot of damage. So when he's in the 4-man, it can be difficult. Diva and Corsair, if Nazebo's in the offlane, Diva is going to have trouble to that. It's very, very, very difficult for her to avoid the spiders because her hitbox is just massive. Yeah, I'm talking about your hitbox, girl. What you gonna do about it? We also do have Corsair on that ETC. And that Dahaka, okay, first of all, look at the global pressure coming out of the side of platform. Both Dahaka and Brightwing able to rotate very, very quickly. Secondly, we do go ahead and have Dahaka, most likely going to be the offlaner and not Nazebo. I do think Nazebo is more effective in the 4-man just because, again, a lot of his stuff can be easily avoided if he's the only one there. It's whenever there's the chaos of a lot of fighting. And then suddenly, like, you have zombies come out of the ground and you can't move and just everyone kills you. It's super sad. Alright, we do have Uther. Okay, interesting. Because I said when the Enter was picked out, it was going to be some sort of dive comp, but Uther was still around. But we actually have Uther being... Although I guess they actually did already take their healers, so definitely did not need Uther. Tyrande? Definitely makes sense. Again, with the... You have kind of the ETC slide through in order to keep them from moving, and then the follow-up stun coming out of Amador. And then Tychus just shreds anyone he gets near. So definitely going to be something we can look forward to. Last two picks coming out of platform. Who are we going to see? They still need both of their one of their damage and their tank.
Anytime you're ready.
So Loktosh Garrosh and then the Rainer. Interesting. The thing that concerns me a little bit is Garrosh does struggle into having to move into the opponents. I'm going to get ETC very easily, and that might actually be all they need. Like, ETC is not known for being the most durable tank in the world, so with him being thrown over, I do see ETC being relatively easy to pick off. Tychus also does not kite well when he's got his minigun up, but kite's okay. The big problem is that you really need some like speed boost, and Brightwing has a harder time with that. I do think there are some speed boost talents on Brightwings, but I'm not positive. We do have save coming out with the Li Ming. I'm not going to try and save the other team with this one. And there are your picks. Let me go ahead and get this prediction started up for you all. Go ahead and predict that, and we'll go ahead and go into the game. Look forward to it. I know I am. Alright, and with that, we will go ahead and get into the actual game. Look forward to that. I already said I know I am. I'm not going to say it again. I have better casting than that. We're loading into the game right now. Coming in on the blue side of the spectrum, this is Yellow Owls. Actually, first of all, let me go ahead and get these ugly cursor size and bars out of the way. You guys don't want to see those, or if you do, you're wrong. So we are going to go ahead and have Yellow Owls. Corsair is playing the ETC. Amador is on the Tyrande. We do have Save coming on that Li Ming. Captain Magyar, probably should look these names before I got in here, is going to be on the Diva. The Dragon, I haven't actually seen a lot of the Green Dragon. And then we do have Mahaya is playing the Tychus. On the side of platform, we do have Ace playing the Stars and Stripes Rainer. Sir Noble coming out on Garrosh. We do go ahead and have Goku representing the Gingerbread Nazebo. Gonna bite that off. Ektar on the Brightwing, and then Wipeout on the Dahaka. So we're going back and forth. Sir Noble already taking a little bit of damage. Corsair standing here looking for something. There is a stun onto Sir Noble. Captain Magyar taking a little bit of damage. Of course, that is Diva, so their damage is only half the battle. Fun fact, literally half the battle is the word bat, or the word Tutol. Just told, never mind. I wrote my own joke, don't judge me. So here's everyone else coming in. We do have the 4-man moving down. A little bit faster rotation on the side of Yellow Owls. Should help them in the coming Accione. Goku goes in and gets hit a little bit, but then Corsair has to back off. Sir Noble looking for a throw, looking for something. We do have Goku goes in and gets hit by an arrow from the sky. Ektar does his best tank impression, like, I'm gonna lead, and then Ektar says, that's a bad idea! And yes, indeed it was. Wipeout goes ahead and consumes some essence. Captain Magyar. We do have, in terms of the talents, oh, instant liquid cooling. Awesome. I like that. That to me does say that we're not going to have a lot of double soaking coming out of the Diva. Liquid cooling does give you more more healing if you are only in one lane.
Capture the shrine. Inherit the Dragon Knight's power. And lay waste.
So we do
to
have
this
about
forsaken
even experience at this point. Both sides are going for the respective giant camp. A's the helpful place down here, going ahead and knocking this out. I don't actually need to be looking at the Haka the whole time. Alright. The Zebo did rotate up here in order to drive back D.Va, and D.Va actually did get demeched. I don't know how I missed that, but I sure did. They also do have a mercenary camp pushing in. Captain Magar trying to get their mech back, so it'll be very, very hard for them to get through. They can go ahead and put big shots through the entire wave, but other than that, a lot of damage will get done for free here. You know, a big fight happening here in the middle? Or, I guess, it looked like a big fight. Wipeout is actually moving up to the middle. I'm gonna try and get this. Corsair is close behind. But, okay, I was gonna be like, will they be able to interrupt? But they definitely can, whatever they don't try for it. Zebo getting gunned down for a second. Goku trying for this. Is going for the body block. Does not quite get it. A lot of free damage is done. And actually, okay, I was going to say, Captain Morgan doesn't get out of the location. Poor Tahaka. Tahaka goes ahead and gets the tongue out and be like, I've got this nuke. Wait, I don't want this nuke. Down here we do have a Mahaya going ahead and getting stunned a little bit, but they're going ahead and going to push through. It does look like Li Ming is ready to get this Dragonite, and looks like it will be picked up successfully.
To save this realm. Now it burns.
Now it burns indeed. We do have once again a D-Max D.Va. No bomb this time. But granted that was a 3 versus 1, so no shame to Captain Magar. Nice wave coming in. We do have a wipeout coming in to clear out that wave. And the Dragonite is going southward bound on I-54. So Noble comes along and Dragonite says, I will use you to hasten my rotation. Thank you very much, sir. Alright, everyone moving through as we doing this. Li Ming obviously does go ahead and get that. Tries to go ahead and boot away, but the gate, that infernal gate gets the way. It's not actually infernal. This is not Infernal Shrines. In case you were confused. Here comes everybody else. Nice try, Garage. Low toss, Garage. So we do go ahead and get the entirety of the bottom wall, most of the mid wall, I think. I don't want to go up and look right just yet. Save goes ahead and says, don't try and like hit me with your hammer, I'll hit you with my magic. And my magic is way, way, way longer range. Ace comes out of the silence and say, how about guns? I've got guns, I've got guns. You've also got death, my friend. There's the, I guess first real death of the game. Like you did have 2 D.Va mechs go down, but that's not quite the same because it doesn't cost them any experience when they lose D.Va mechs repeatedly. You just get the experience for the kills. Here comes Goku coming up to the top lane right now, looking for more damage on Captain Magar. But the good captain is hanging back. Because you and the captain can make it happen. Where are we? Does it show me there? Can we... Okay, it may not be accounting for level 1. Okay, liquid cooling, there we go. Actually, it is weird. Very, very low health considering where things are. Wipe out once this driver. It's going to go ahead and actually does catch her with the tongue. This is a problem for D.Va.
Hero slain.
Alright, killed with a tongue? Shot with a tongue, and you're to blame. Wipe out his love, a bad dream. If you didn't know that you were here to hear Rocket try and do songs, then too freaking bad, because that is totally what I'm going to do.
Ancient strength.
Like Dahaka's doing the double soak thing. Meanwhile, Ace over here with Ektar was saying, let's put even more pressure on the top lane. We took out the well, we took out the D.Va. Let's go ahead and take out the fort. Meanwhile, down here, another fort is under pressure and another well is gone. There is a moonfire comes down. The moonfire actually hits the Banshee. That's kind of hilarious. You can fly high, Miss Banshee, but can you outfly the moon?
Take hold of the shrines. Earn the Dragon Knight's power.
amongst everyone else kind of moving on in, doing what they can. Sir Noble moves forward looking for that throw, but again, with the lack of a movement speed, everyone just sort of like walks away, and then they walk away. Taka moving up to reclaim the top shrine right now. Meanwhile, Mariah... That is not Mariah, that is Mahaya. You have level 10s being picked up. We do have the... Oh, never mind. Can't talk right now. Can't talk now. Tahaka is trying to channel this, but D.Va is not about to let him. Alright, that's going to be picked up. We do go ahead and have the Mosh Pit picked up, as well as the Micro Missiles we just saw, Commandeer Odin, Wave of Force, and Shadow Stalk. Way up to the top, we do have Isolation, Blink Heal, Raiders, Challenge, and Gargantuan. Oh, interesting. Very, very, very aggressive. It looks like nothing will really be done there. They were trying for a pick. They did not get it. No picks were had this day. Alright, we do have Save versus Goku. Wipeout versus Captain Mayor. Good position for the Li Ming. Li Ming can just chuck orbs over. And yeah, Wipeout's taking a lot of damage. There is a bomb about to go off for Mayor because there's not a lot of health left. Where are you on your liquid cooling? Only 5 seconds. I see why they're waiting. Unfortunate. But I don't blame D.Va for not moving up there because it was 2v1. Here's everyone else moving on across. We're going to Goku moving in. I do think Goku will be able to take this out. Now there are some micro missiles coming out, but yeah, the Gargantuan is going to finish this off. D.Va might also finish off Goku. In fact, yes indeed. Right Wing tried to come in, but Right Wing was not quite fast enough, and Goku does get taken out by that Li Ming. Now I gotta tell you, Magyar is mad. Magyar wants blood. I love it. I love it. Alright, they tried to maintain this one down here, but they couldn't. But here comes the cavalry. It's actually funny because they're going to attack Rainer, who definitely is the one with the Raiders. A lot of damage onto Ace. A little bit of a... That was kind of hilarious because the Li Ming Wave of Force pushed him back, and then Garage was like, no, go that way. Wipeout is actually hearthing back within sight of D.Va, so D.Va actually realizes it's relatively safe to leave this. We do have Save and Amador moving up to the middle. But Sir Noble goes and takes this back down here. Meanwhile, it does look like we've got Ace down here taking out the bottom boozer camp. I should probably think of my praises and then say them instead of like thinking of more words as we move along. That's what professional casters do. Alright, Save is coming up here. Once again, poor Wipeout is having to deal with a Li Ming over the bushes. Might have a hard time. There is the little bit of a body block coming from D.Va. Right Wing comes up here. Again, abusing that great global, but we're about to have a bomb go off, I'm sure. Yep. And we could be setting up to get Dragon Knight because they do control bottom. There is a push in into mid lane. Goku takes a little bit of damage from Mahaya. Mahaya, I think you might have been able to get that Mahaya, but Mahaya does back off. Ace is in the area. Big fight going on right now. Wipeout being attacked. There is a polymorph coming down on Li Ming in order to stop that extra damage from coming in. Alright, Save going ahead. It does look like Dragon Knight will be gotten by... No, it won't. No, it won't. No, it won't. Tahaka, amazing Tahaka, goes actually bottom and says, nope, I'm taking this shrine. You're getting absolutely nothing. I hope you appreciate getting absolutely nothing. Meanwhile, up top, Raynor was looking to take the shrine, but then decided not to. Captain Mayer does move back here in order to go ahead and defend the Bridge of Death from all intrusions. Alright, would you go ahead and have the Odin out? Go ahead and knock these all down. Wipeout goes ahead and gets chunked a little bit. Save is on the scene, looking for something to do. That makes it sound so bad. 3-man down here. It does look like there's a rotation coming in, and they're going to wisely back off before it gets here. You know, up top, Dahaka is uncontested as they go ahead and take this, but they're going to lose bottom shrine at the same time. With this being taken care of, we do have Magar one gets Wipeout one more time. One more time. But it does look like the Dragon Knight is going to be able to be channeled pretty soon. But there is a 3-man at the middle defending the turning point. Alright, there's a nice double stun coming out. Oh my... Okay, this was the first real engagement. We were at 1 kill to 1... No, we weren't. Never mind. Shut my mouth. I'm a little confused now because I swear we were at 1 kill to 1 kill and now they killed 2 people and we're up to 2. That doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. Maybe I just can't remember things. It's entirely possible. There's Noble with the throw. Captain Mega gets demeched, but they are on top of the Tyranta. Tyranta gets taken down. Tyranta gets Tyron taunt. And we do go and have the Dragon Knight being picked up by Brightwing. No healing for a while. That's also a little bit fast because to take Blink Heal. And now with Brightwing inside the Dragon Knight, there's no chance that Brightwing will Blink Heal to the Dragon Knight. Nice little way of making sure that no rules are broken. I like it. Get out of here, Diva! No one likes you! So there are now all forts are down on the side of Yellow Owls. Platform are charging in. The little dragon inside the big dragon. Brightwing likes being X!
I have seen enough. For now.
Alright, ETC just gets nicely taken out. I have to wonder because ETC was in the middle of a lot of stuff. I must have gotten stunned and not being able to actually use the mosh pit because that would have been a great time to mosh, for sure. Oh, sorry about that. Now the 4-man is going to push in here to bottom lane. There's going to be a 4-man defense, but not everyone. Okay, now everyone comes in. Right as I say that. Meanwhile, the Haka is getting that middle camp, but we're staying here for sure. Ektar really hates this wall. Ektar's a free spirit and wants to live out where there are no enclosures. Actually, no, that's just an eye vision. I know very well why Ektar's doing that. Here comes the push in up top, and it's going to be followed up by another mercenary camp. Just the map is Bill Paintbrush coming out from the red team, trying to paint everything blue, or paint everything red. One siege camp remains to stop their complete minion domination. They are also up to level 20. We do go ahead and have Apex Predator, Invisible Friends, Raider's Roll, Titanic Mate, and Vile Infection.
Seize them and become the new Dragon Knight.
Become the new Dragon Knight indeed. So with that being taken care of, we do have a lot of pressure being put into the bottom lane. Once again, more hostility towards walls. Alright, here's everyone else kind of moving through. Goku takes a little bit of damage, but Lightning is right there. This is the full defense. But the thing about this being the full defense is that there is a Mercy camp pushing the top lane, so they can keep them focused down here. They can just like let the damage get done. But actually, it looks like they're going to pull back. I'm not sure I agree with that decision. I think if you had stayed and postured a bit more, then this would have gotten a lot of value. It still is going to get quite a bit of value, but already you see D.Va pulling back in order to take care of it. There's a heavy rotation top onto that Dahaka, but they need to be careful. They are leaving behind this. Or they do get there in time in order to stop it from being captured. Never mind. That's going to be for care than I thought. We do have a polymorph landing onto the Tigers. There is the throw. Amador is in the middle of a lot of things. Double taunt coming out, and a double kill. Follow up immediately. Tirana and Tigers go down. Corsair is being targeted. Corsair gets away, but Captain Magar moves in. A lot of damage being done. Just go ahead and pop the liquid cooling in order to heal back up. But it does look like we're about to have another Dragon Knight from Wipeout.
To save this realm. Now it burns.
Ektar's all on you, buddy. Do not blink kill the Dragon Knight. Alright, there's the stone to Goku. Dragon Knight goes in. Dragon Knight is going ahead and hammering this.
Red team has destroyed a core. Blue team's core is under attack.
Alright, there is the ejection on the Captain Mayor. D.Va is out of the mech. The old Dragon Knight is going around and around the core. Shields are still up. Dragon Knight down to about 50%. Save has to fall back and save their own self. You cannot save me. You can't even save yourself. You also can't save the core, because the core does indeed go down. Platform takes game number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Why do I have 5 notifications? Alright, looking at the stats, sorry about that, I had to go read something and then I had to roll my eyes at the things I was being asked to do. Because I'm mature? No? So we do go ahead and have, looking at things, in terms of the healings, I always focus on healing. What a difference! Now granted, Tirana is not well known for being a big burst healer. She is an accessory healer, but Ektar coming out with 88,000 healing, which is really keeping their team alive. That is one of the reasons why only 2 kills were obtained by Yellow Owls during the course of that game. Looking in terms of the damage, we do have a Save coming out with an amazing amount of damage, 71,000. D.Va actually coming in second with 38,000, and then Zebo with 37,000. And that ever-important Soak, we do have Wipeout leading the way with 18,000, followed by D.Va. So, we'll go ahead and move into game number 2 in just 1 second, guys. Look forward to it. Hello everyone, welcome to Battle for Eternity. We are going, this is once again going to be the selection of Yellow Owls. So Platform again has first pick and first ban because they did not pick the map. That is how that works. If you didn't know, I think everyone here did know that because you guys are smart and intelligent people. Once again, the Stitches band does come out number 1 for Platform. They really like being able to have their like their nice like push in. They want to be able to see their own battles, and being pulled out of position is definitely not a good way to do that. We have Vala coming out number 2. I do think she was banned at game number 1, but I've already forgotten because I'm amazing. I will mention, if you look up at the top, you will see it says 0 to 0. I'm sorry. Here's the Storm crashed right as I was starting, and I pressed the buttons wrong and Soothsayer closed, and when I actually reopened, reopened OBS, I didn't open Soothsayer, and now that I've opened Soothsayer, OBS is like not recognizing the fact that I'm making changes, so I can't actually update the overall scores without completely like shutting down the stream, and I kind of don't want to do that. I kind of feel like shutting down the stream for a second would cause more of a response than just like everyone was here. You know the Platform 1 game number 1. If anyone asks, we can tell them. And it's a very minor change, but in case you're wondering, no, I'm not incompetent, although I have totally forgotten in the past. This time I know it, I just can't actually change it.
The hunt is on.
I do like the fact that they banned out the Nazebo. The Nazebo was disgusting. Although actually, was it one of the top damage? Although I guess it was the highest damage on the red side. We do go ahead and Goku getting on Lunara first and foremost. We'll have to keep an eye on that, see if they're using the recently discovered movement trick. I should say recently discovered, people have known about it for a long time, but people didn't actually crunch the numbers to find out how much it could be done.
Ready for action.
We have Captain Mayer coming out with Hogger. Does not want to try Devo again. That was not fun for them. Also, just because I'm a nice person, you all like me.
For the Alliance above all.
We have Anduin and Tychus being picked up. Anduin was banned out last time. They left it up, so they went ahead and took it. So we do so far have the offlaner and the tank coming out of the side of Yellow Owls. On the other side, we do have the healer and both damage. Actually, both damage for bans. That's a little bit scary. Alright. So they're going to get rid of Johanna, seeing their opponents have not taken a tank yet. So Anubarak, Stitches, and Johanna are all gone. Interestingly, they have not yet taken, because their tank last time was Garrosh. It's interesting they get rid of Johanna, not Garrosh, knowing that they like to run Garrosh. To get rid of the Tyrande? I don't really feel like the Tyrande was that big a problem, but whatevers. I guess, you know, whenever they need a healer and there's nothing really to ban, just ban something you know that they play. Alright, Sylvanas coming out, as is Malfurion. Took out Tyrande, didn't take out Tyrande's husband. You gotta get the whole family. It's like a mob hit. I suppose I can forgive you for not banning out Illidan. That would be a very weird meta pick. Do not think that would be the way to go. So we do have, oh, interesting. Yeah, okay, that's offlane Imperius. Imperius going into Hogger. I've not actually ever seen this matchup, I don't believe. To see where it goes.
Make way for the bad guy.
And we do have Zul Jin coming out of save. So I've got to tell you, that actually makes a lot of sense on why they banned out the Johanna, because they knew that they were going to be going Zul Jin. So if their damage is Sylvanas and Zul Jin with a Hogger, versus the Imperious into Hogger. That I like the Imperious. I like that a lot. I feel like that should work because Hogger very regularly puts himself away from the minion wave, which is a terrible place to be against Imperious. I do feel like Tychus is going to have a little bit more of a problem than Murder because Murder can just move away. If they take third wind, they can heal up almost immediately. Kitty, not right now. And then Lunara, and I do like Yellow Owls. We'll have to see if it's enough. Oh, alright, Ektar, I will do that after this game. Gotta get that turned up real quick. Turn it up. So we are moving into the game right now. We do go ahead and have on the side of Yellow Owls, we have Corsair playing the Muradin. Mahaya is going ahead and being on the Sylvanas. Armador is going to be on the Malfurion. Save is on the Zul'jin. And Captain Magyar is playing the Hogger. On the other side of the battlefield, opposite Hogger, we do have Wipeout playing the Imperious. We do have Ace coming in on Tychus. Ektar is playing the Anduin. I like the little Nightwing Anduin. I just love this skin so much. Goku is on the Lunara, and then Sir Noble once again playing that Loktosh Garage. So here we are moving into the middle. 1 second, guys. Gotta get ready for Ektar. Have to look later. You go ahead and have everyone moving in. There is a throw onto a minion. That minion is so dead. Oh my goodness. Also almost dead is Sir Noble. Sir Noble got locked down and taken down to 100 hit points, but does manage to get out thanks to Anduin. Anduin does have to go in and use his save, and also Sir Noble is not even going to try and go to the Moonwell, says there's no way. I am so beyond dead at the moment. Alright, we do go to have more going on. Playing against. I am curious about this fight. Magyar is having to be a little bit more restrictive, having to stay back inside the minion wave so that the Imperious shield is not as effective. Because it does, if it actually hits the minion wave, it doesn't do as well. All right. Is everyone else kind of moving on through? No real move in so far. Oh, Captain, that may have been a terrible idea. They're looking for the spear. Ace is coming up, looking for this kill. Oh, slight bit of miscommunication there. I think they could have gotten that if Imperious had stayed on it. I don't know what the spear cooldown was. Ace ends up taking a lot of damage. Captain Magyar goes down to 50 health and is going to have to hearth back. There's going to be a lot of experience lost on the side of Yellow Owls. Meanwhile, because they saw Tychus go up, they go ahead and take the bottom camp very easily. They being Yellow Owls, of course. You probably could have figured that out by looking at the screen. Alright, we do go to have this being picked up. Both of them picking it up very, very, very late. Usually you want to get this about 18 seconds, I think. Because the Immortals are now up, and there is going to be an advantage coming out of the side of Yellow Owls, because they're actually there initially. Granted, they won't be able to burn this down for their opponents show up. Their opponents are still working on this. So a little bit late to pick up on the platform. And halftime is already secured on the side of Yellow Owls. Now keep in mind, at the bottom there is a double mercenary camp pushing in right now. there's a big throw coming in. There's a root on Save. Save is going to be taken out very, very, very quickly. The roots are just covering the entire area. He's everyone else moving in. Very nice defense. Here's the thing, they want to kind of keep this as long as they can. Because again, they do have a mercenary camp. Although I actually have a mercenary camp pushing against them on top as well. Hog goes at unstoppable through the entire team. I love it. Alright, it does look like Immortal will be going down most likely. Once again, Hogger just kind of spins through. Spins to wins. However, while this has been going on, Lunar's just been working on the other side and got a lot of the way through that Immortal. We do have the wall taken down, but neither fort up top, down bottom. Actually, surprisingly, less damage than I thought there would be. So, at the end of the day, we do go ahead and have that being taken care of. It looks like we have a full rotation up top. Okay, Hogger is starting to leave.
To me, mortals, I march for Hell's Gates.
He does march for Hell's Gates. Oh, there's a nice throw onto Corsair. Corsair goes ahead and dwarf tops out, but very, very nice attempt on that. I think Malfurion's roots actually kept the collapse from happening around them. There is another hit onto Save, but the Immortal is through the wall. There is the root happening onto Ace. So no Sleepy Root. We do have Malfurion instead going for Deep Roots. There's a kill. Obviously throw into Tychus bullets, even for Murden. However, down below, Imperius kind of got taken out by a lowly mortal. You know he's upset about that. Upsetty Spaghetti, for sure. Here's everyone else coming in. Sylvanas goes in and shuts these down. We're gonna go ahead and get free damage while their opponent is actually taking the cop camp. I love the garage throw into the dwarf toss, where it's just like, go over here? No? No! Save is being targeted a little bit. Again, the Malfurion roots just kind of save, as annoying as that actually is to say. The roots will up top. You go and have Captain Mayer trying to hold back Wipeout. And bottles are coming. Oh, great job from Wipeout on the, because right as Save used their trait in order to take a lot of damage, suddenly you had a very angry angel on top of them, and of course level 10 is not here yet, so there is no possibility of a Taz Dingo. Less good job by Wipeout, sorry for missing that. He's just kind of moving around, knock him down. Oh, that's unfortunate. Save really wanted to just get in the perfect angle and just barely, like, his toenail was inside the stun circle. But it's a magic stun circle, so that still counted. Offensive positions, it's a little bit harder to defend. Go ahead and have, it looked like that was a light bomb that did unfortunately nothing. Lunara is moving back in order to go ahead and start doing damage to this. There's a stun onto the Imperius. Looks like Imperius. Nope, Wipeout does get pulled out by the end of it. Pull-out game is strong. We have the Odin coming down. Chernobyl trying to get away. Captain Meyer moves into the side. Big ol' ult comes out. A catapult, if you will. Okay, apparently that was not a good joke. Tychus killed Hogger for being the inspiration for a bad joke. Well, Lunara keeps me over here. Goku just doing work. Goku's like, okay, good talk, guys, have fun! Chernobyl having to fall back. Lots of armor, reducing damage being taken. There is the Tazdingo. Just go ahead and just focus this, and it does look like but Lunar does actually finish it. So we do have the Red Immortal. I think that's Belith is going to be coming out, but meanwhile we still have the fort actually fell during all of that, and we do have a continued push in by the camp. It will go ahead and be turned off right here. That does mean no one is actually helping the Immortal as it pushes in. So with that being taken care of, we do go ahead and have a lot of damage. Goku going in, Goku getting stunned immediately. There is the bomb, catches 2 people, Corsair and Captain Magor.
The demon has fallen, but he will rise again in time.
Bottom Shrine is being taken right now by the side of Yellow Owls. Right now, the fort of both the top and the bottom is missing for platform. Every once in a while, for some reason, for just a split second, I feel like Sylvana should be rising skeletons whenever she kills people, because clearly she and Zor are the same person. I don't know where that comes from. So yeah, they're doing a full rotation down here, but they're just kind of giving it away top camp. I guess their opponents do have level 13, so they say, let's not even fight it, let's not even try. We don't want to go into them with a talent tier down. They are 6 kills to 2.
I shall land in a moment, as will my foe.
I'm down for a little experience. They're trying to get level 13 before this happens. I do believe they'll be able to get it, although this is a slightly reduced mini wave. It's interesting that they're just staying as a 5-pack, but I guess they just don't want to leave anyone out on the map right now, which I can respect.
I will deliver this realm from your corruption, Hellspawn.
Alright. Looks like the red team is moving in onto Ilarion. There's a throw to Captain Mayor, followed immediately by that stun, and Hogger is down. Hogger just gets deleted. There is a silencing arrow, catches Wipeout and Ace, but really cannot follow up these Yellow Owls. Like, all they can do is stay back and try and defend, because they definitely have the disadvantage, so Hogger's going back. Fantastic throw for the Garage, obviously. There is another hit on the save. It looks like Corsair. Corsair ends up having to leap into danger. Leap into the danger zone. We do go and have a kill into Lunara, but still, it is a 4 versus 4 as Hogger is back.
I seek better ground.
Defensive positions here. Like Ektar and Ace are moving in, but a little bit of miscommunication. Are they racing or are they defending? Because there's only 2 people to defend. I'm not sure that will be enough. Unfortunately, Lunara is their primary race, and Lunara is currently dead. Looks like this will be won on the side of platform. So Bella stands strong and will be going to the top lane. Meanwhile, more mercenaries are being picked up over here. Still about a level lead on the side of the platform. Despite, which is surprising, despite the fact that the gradual experience from killing the forts is going to the side of Yellow Owls.
The demon approaches the gates of heaven.
do go and have the fort being taken out with very, very little defense. Hogger is actually split pushing right now. It does look like Imperius is going back in order to try and deal with that. And as Imperius is confirmed missing, nope, never mind, Hogger is going back in. Says, it's only Imperius, I don't care, stupid angel. But meanwhile, we do have the Immortal is taken out, does go and get rid of one of the side wall and one of the towers.
Not seen the end of him.
Here's a rotation down, looking for a Hogger. See if they can go and put no meat on the grill tonight. The answer seems to be, well, maybe. Nice unstoppable, goes ahead and just perfectly predicts that Stormbolt coming in. And they do fall back. This is going to be the bottom camp going this way of Yellow Owls, but Platform is taking the top camp at the same time. Alright, and it does look like we've got Yellow Owl saying we've got the advantage. Go ahead and go in and do the structural damage. Here is the response coming out of Platform. They are moving up to the top in order to stop this. Corsair is, of course, in the bush, waiting for a move in. Ace coming around the safe way. Chernobyl is being slowed down, cannot really move in, cannot get any throws. So that was free damage, and they're just going to go ahead and move right on back. Move right on back. Right now, we do got everyone moving across. There is a lot of attention being paid to this Mercenary camp. It will get free push going on. However, there is the throw into Corsair, but unfortunately the rest of the team is not nearby. Chernobyl takes a lot of free damage. Does go in and get booped out. There is a silencing arrow. Does end up going out. Is going to be down for 9. So we end up having 2 ults pulled out of Yellow Owls for that, for no real value.
Demon.
There is the spear. Unkillable lands on the Zul Jin, down to single digit health. Trying to keep alive, but Wipeout is dead on top of this, so I do not want to get this troll get out of here. And does not. We do have the ult use in order to take out the troll, although actually looks like Lunara got the final hit. Corsair looking not too healthy. Looks even less healthy now as he is taken out. Goku is hot on pursuit. Got the Mayor goes and falls back. They are on top of the Immortal, trying to get this taken care of. Here's everyone nicely moving in. Even Talonteers, but definitely 3 versus 5. Oh, here is the, no, never mind. There is still the fort here, and so Yellow Owls are able to use that to base their defense. Oh, we do have a pause coming in, so we'll go ahead and go back to the screen so you guys can't see the mini map, can't tell where the opponents are. However, with this being the stream, right before this game started, we did have Ektar redeemed. Tells a work-related story and redeemed it for number 18. If you guys don't know, I have a lot of the redemption stories in there, and I have them like arranged 1 to 20. So number 18 for work is. So obviously, I think everyone knows this, but if you don't, I'm trans, and so back in the olden times before I had transitioned, I worked for an extremely sexist company, but like sexist in the other way. We worked at a pharmaceutical company, and we harvested plasma in order to make pharmaceutical medications. But because of that, once a week the big truck would come in, and we would have to move all of the boxes of the collected plasma out onto the refrigerated trucks and go to our manufacturing plant. And our company was just very, very stalwart about women do not move large packages. We don't care if they are in the processing lab. Just pull men from somewhere in the company in order to get the plasma moved. So I started off in processing, and every single week that would happen, I would go and move it out. It was a thing. It was just a thing. Then I got promoted to training coordinator, and they would still come and get me in order to have me go and help with the processing, like loading the processing truck. And I got promoted into like the head of QA, and they still would come and get me to have me help load the processing truck, because even though at that point they had nothing but women had been promoted to that department, they just would not let them do it. I didn't mind, but it was kind of hilarious. I'm like, why are you putting them in that department if you won't let them do the job of that department? They're like, well, because we can have you do it. And then I quit. I don't know what they ended up doing. Probably nothing.
The demon moves for the gates of heaven.
My last day actually at that company, they ended up actually, there was something wrong with the air conditioners, and they had me climb up onto the roof, just to see if they were frozen over, which wasn't a big problem, but it was, I was like, you're just trying to see how much random stuff you can get me to do before I'm not here anymore? I'm on to you. Alright, we do go ahead and have, a lot of stuff coming out. There is Garage just absolutely deleted, got locked down, and no escape from that. We do have the Immortal going down before the, Keep is still at 1400 health. And they are hot in pursuit at the moment, but it does look like the rest of the red team will be able to survive. Murden tries for the flank, but instead they just go ahead and content themselves, which will go ahead and get a lot of lane pressure. Meanwhile, there are 2 cannons coming down the top lane. It does look like Sylvanas is on her way to come up and deal with that. That is 42 seconds, so they won't be able to steal that very easily. Oh, okay. Instead of going for the top camp, which it looks like they were considering doing, they're trying to, like, cut off their opponents. And it looks like they will be able to do so. Here comes the move in. But they are moving in before their entire team is here. This might be problematic. There's a lot of attention paid to this little area. There's the Mephier and Juice, catch a lot of people. We do have a kill to Lunar, kill onto Muradin. Morgoth is going down like wildfire. The Ace is the next one. So we have the thing broken. There is the Chernobyl is in the middle of it. Sylvanas is going to be shooting blackened arrows right into him. Double stun into the Moonwell. You guys only wish the Moonwell was already destroyed, although I don't think it would happen. The Hog Wild goes out, Wipeout taking a lot of damage. Wipeout going to go ahead and fall back, but the black arrows are down. The Keep is being a lot of damage. GG well played is out from Goku. It looks like we're going to be going into game number 3. Because, come on, Wipeout, can you do it? I believe in you. Alright, Wipeout has stunned Hogger right on top of this. Hogger goes and knocks him out, says, go away, I don't like you, you smell funny. And indeed, Wipeout does in fact go away. We do go ahead and have down with 30% on the core. Amador and Maharan is going in. A lot of damage to Maharan. There is another spear, but more importantly, the core goes down. The forces of heaven win, and we have game number 3 as Yellow Owl take the second game of the set. Alright, with that being taken care of, looking at the end stats, we do have in terms of the healing, once again, Ektar does lead the way, coming out with 97,000 healing, while Fury putting out a very respectable 60,000. In terms of damage, we do have Zul'jin, Save. Again, remember, Save was leading last time as well, doing 63,000 on the Zul'jin. Hogger coming in second with 44,000, but Imperius right behind it at 42,000. I can read, I promise. Turns that ever-important soap, we do have Hogger leading the way, but followed very close by Imperius. Less than 500, separating the two numbers. And with that, I will see you in game number 3. Look forward to it. I definitely know I am. Hello, hello, and welcome to game number 3. Yes, I know it says 0 to 0 up top. I'm sorry, I can't actually adjust it. There was a bit of a technical issue, and to fix it, I would have to stop the stream. So everyone, it's actually 1 to 1. Basically, consider this a best of 1 at this point, and both teams are at 0. Hey, there you go. So, I will say, I don't know if Ektar is listening, but I did go over the story in the middle of the game, but because you're actually playing, I'm guessing you weren't listening. So, during the band phase, before we really get to anything, I used to work at a company that was, like, super sexist, but in the opposite of the normal way. Heavy lifting was only done by men. I started off at the processing lab, and every single week we would have people come in, and we would have to take all of the, like, hard stuff we'd harvested for that week and deliver it out to the refrigerator truck. When I got promoted out of the processing lab, they hired in a girl to replace me, but they wouldn't let her do that job. They were just like, nope, sorry. And it wasn't like she was pregnant or anything like that. They just straight up would not let women do heavy lifting. So they had me go back. This is obviously in the before times. So it was interesting. The whole story is a little bit more involved in that, but I'm trying to go through it very, very quickly. So there we go. We do a Bance onto a Nubrak, Hager, Vala, and they were actually supposed to ban when I got to the end of that and. Also, hello Malby. I didn't say hi because you showed up in the middle of the previous thing. We have the Nazibro. They still do not want Goku to have that. They said, Goku, you're a lot more fun on Lunara than you are on Nazibo. Now the real pick coming in. Who will you choose? Platform? They do take the Stitches. It's been banned out to both times so far, but they let it through, and so immediately Sir Noel says, I love me some zombie. I love some zombie. And they do not love it when they are. Oh, interesting. We do have Mahaya taking Kel'Thas immediately, and then ETC back on that Corsair, or other way around, Corsair back on the ETC. So, but I do like Kel'Thas quite a bit. Don't see him first pick priority very often, but definitely did not want to lose that. Also, I know I showed this off in the middle of the last one. Oh, we have the Sonya. I love Sonya on this map. Sova and Diva both have a lot of AoE damage. We have the Junkrat coming out of Goku. Decides not to do Lunar on this map. But check this out, check this out, check this out. Okay, little kitty. That's his throne. Alright, they go and get rid of the Anduin because they have not picked a healer yet, and Anduin was terrifying. A lot of kills were denied to Yellow Owls because Anduin was very on point with things. Alright. Other one, we still need a healer on the side of, and also an offlaner on the side of Yellow Owls. Who are you going to not let them have? You take out the Uther. I'm not sure they would even go Uther at this point. Uther is not the best solo healer. Although granted, the days of Uther tank are kind of gone, so I guess I can see it. I can see it. And obviously, the Holy Cow is a possibility. So Amador is going to go ahead and get onto the Brightwing. So no Brightwing, no Uther, no Anduin on the side of Platform. Diva coming out on Captain Magar once again. I don't really like picking Diva into Sonya. I feel like this is going to go poorly. That happens to be a matchup I hate. Alright, Stuk is coming out of the Stukov, or out of the Ektar. Yeah, Stukov is playing Stuk. And then we do have Ace on the Sylvanas. So kind of we have just like the zombie thing going on between Sylvanas and Stukov and Stitches. Platform, more like zombie form. Junkrat, I believe, has a zombie skin as well. It's an Overwatch. I don't think so much for Sonya. Sonya's the odd woman out. Now we still need a second DPS. Who you want to go? You already have your mage, probably an auto attack of some sort. You do go the Grey Mane, just a lot of bursty damage. Alright, and that is everyone. I'm going to be good and actually remember to do all 3 predictions. I know, it's amazing. So with that, we'll get into the game. Look forward to it. That does, of course, mean you're not going to be able to see my beautiful face, but you will be able to see more of the game screen, and that's what really matters to you. I know. It's okay. I'm not mad. And that was a very, very quick load. We are coming into the game right now. On the side of Yellow Owls, we do have Corsair onto the ETC one more time. Save is actually on the Grey Mane. Mahaya is playing the Kale Voss. We have Captain Magar back on the Diva. And then Amador on the Fairy Dragon herself, Brightwing. On the other side of the battlefield, representing Platform, the Putative Punishers. The formulative
10 seconds.
Fighters? It took me way too long to think of an F word involving competitors. We do have Ace playing the Sylvanas. Goku is coming in on that there Junkrat. We do have Ektar playing the Stukov. Wipeout is on the Sonya. And then Ace on Sylvanas? Is that the last one? I think I said no. Sir Noble is on Stitches. There we go. That's the way to actually say everyone. Looking at level 1 talents, we do go and have Stitches going for Hungry for More. And then, of course, the Mana Addict on the Kel'Thas. Kel'Thas does not have a lot of options for his level 1 talent. Surprisingly, 5-man stayed in the middle for a bit. A little bit of experience lead happening because Captain Magar was able to get all of this taken care of. But it does look like no soak will be missed by Wipeout. Alright, nice rotation, 4-man coming up here. Right now, Junkrat is staying down below just to get a little bit of extra siege damage. It does look like they're going to move down, go ahead and take their Khazra camp. And Inhalers, I guess if I want to use the correct term. Oh, nice. I don't think this is... No, never mind. Junkrat does definitely know what's happening. Brahmin goes in and teleports down there. We do have a little bit of priority on the bottom lane from Yellow Owls. People are moving through. They are banning the bottom lane, going up top to mid. Sylvanas just wisely move back, seeing that rotation coming up. Meanwhile, there was a Brightwing that came up here, Wipeout taking a little bit of damage. Captain Magar looks very, very healthy. Definitely going to have Bomb before any potential to actually kill them.
The shrine will be active soon.
Shrine is activating. That's going to be a Mortar Shrine. Another pause? Stop it! Stop pausing, stop having issues. I know I have issues, but I'm allowed. I just noticed I never actually went to the screen without me being on the screen. I'm sorry about that. I swear I pressed the button. This is me paying attention to my preview monitor, I promise. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Alright, so we can go ahead and look at this. Looking at the stats so far, obviously neither team has gotten a kill, but in terms of the healing, we do have Amador slightly out healing Ektar. First time I've actually looked at this, because Ektar ended up winning the heal race, I think, both times. We do go ahead and have the, in terms of damage, Sonya slightly winning, but a lot more brawling in the top lane. D.Va and Sonya have just been, like, ripping into each other. Very, very limited engagement happening in the rest of everywhere. In terms of that all-important soak, we do have D.Va slightly winning. And by, actually, not really slightly, it's, like, winning by 300. And 300 is a lot when we're only, 2 minutes into the game. Look at those talents. We do currently have Mana Addict up at 9 points. Hungry 4 up to 7. However, the big issue, and the big thing that's going to hold them back, is that Stitches has not gotten to level 13. I know, big slack, what can I say? Take some personal responsibility. You should have been level 13 by now. Alright, this way we have a person rebooting at the moment. So, I definitely am not capable of keeping things interesting all the time until I get back. So I'll be back when the game actually restarts. 1 second, guys. Alright guys, we are back. We had a player disconnect, ended up having to go onto their girlfriend's computer because their computer was just like super slow. Currently playing with amazing pink kitty headphones. We're super excited about that. Chernobyl coming around, trying to catch up to this Diva. Ace is on top of them. Diva does get back into the mech. There is a miss on the lovely hook. That's the name for it. It's a hook. Junkrat is down here, going ahead and getting some free siege damage, while everyone else is moving up to that shrine. Shrine is being taken currently by Yellow Owls. Kind of forgot like what I was doing. I got completely out of the moment, and we're having like, what is happening? Who's fighting? But I'm taking a lot of damage. There is a big old flaming circle under Chernobyl. That's a bit of a fast move. Thought about that. There's a hook onto Mahaya. Mahaya does go back. There is a silence down to 63 health. Kept the Mako very low, and we do have a kill onto Grenade. It does look like the platforms will drive their opponents off of the point. Go back, some of them go back and take that. We are 23-27, it's very close. Mako is going to be the next one. They did have to blow their explosions, they don't have that available. There is this. It does definitely look like platforms will get this, and we do have a D-Met coming out the D-Buff. Water Punisher is out, and is going to be assailing the blue side of the map. Save going to go ahead and get focused on, and very early hop ended up being a death on the Greymane. Alright, here comes the good two. Alright, I do like the fact the platform actually went down and took the bottom camp. It's a relatively even fight. Neither team has their level 10s. There's a 1 level advantage on the side of Yellow Owls. So that is a 4% increase in health, 4% extra damage being done. We do go ahead and have platform moves in, go ahead and knocking their opponents back. Kevin Mayer is here. Is going to go ahead and get nommed on. And we do have Junkrat being taken out by the Greymane. I always get here when I see Greymane take out Junkrat because he does end up right on top of good bombs. It's going to be a very unhappy Sonya, and the camp is picked up on the side of Yellow Owls. No one's actually dealing with this just yet, so it's going to push in. It doesn't look like Mahaya is here at the moment. We'll go ahead and get that taken care of. Now we go ahead and have everyone moving in here. Kevin Mayer up here trying to get their mech back, and it looks like they are ready to go ahead and summon it at any time. There's like that one little shot being like, okay, that's a little aggro, that's a little, my friend. I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. Alright, we should go ahead and have Mosh Pit being taken out. I saw Phoenix. We have Cursed Bullet, Blink Heal, and Micro Missiles. On the other side of the battlefield, we do go ahead and have Leap on the Sonya, Massive Shove, Mind Control, Riptire, and Gorge. Interesting moving from Mind Control this game. I guess it might be because of the rather large hitbox on Stitches. No, that's on their team, a rather large hitbox on Diva. See, also not very mobile. Alright, they're holding pace on this one. Captain Magog goes into some micro missiles into Chernobyl. Now we got going in. They are moving forward. They're trying to get some damage on the Magar. Here's everyone else. Here comes the Shaman camp. here's quite a bit of damage. Sir Noble does miss with the hook, unfortunate. Definitely not what he was looking for, but then you don't always get what you want. Up to 18 already on the side of Yellow Owls. There is the Phoenix right in the middle of everything, and there's the person bullet landing, and we do have Stitches just being deleted. Reptile comes through, does catch 3 people. Diva is going to get debacked, is not able to use her explosion thanks to the silence puddle. Up to 25 out of 40 on the side of Yellow Owl. They still haven't lost anyone except for the mech, but there's a mind control that's going to change very, very quickly. Corsair does actually get 2 people with the Mosh Pit, but that's going to take it out. Brayman going to be the next one to go down. Stitches does go ahead and get to level 13. Congratulations, well done. They're down to 5 left in order to finish this off. Eva went up to the top lane for a second, is moving back down, does have mech. Maybe he'll come in here and just get 5 real quick. Oh, great job. That was a fantastically placed trap. Did end up just holding Diva in place long enough for the Arcane Punisher to come out on the side of platform. Also, with this wall being completely gone, then they can support the Punisher much, much easier. And the Punisher is baited completely past the fort. That's great. That's actually really, really good for the side of Yellow Owls. Like, the fort is dead still, but it doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Meanwhile, up top, we do have Brightwing and Diva trying to get some counter pressure going on. Looks like they will be successful at that. I don't know if they'll get the full fort, but they'll definitely get some pressure. Here comes Wipeout coming in. Gonna have more pressure coming into the bottom lane. Sylvanas and Ektar are gonna move down here and take this. It looks like Junkrat was gonna be up there, but then you realize their full 5-man opponents are up. Even levels and talent tiers for the time being, but level 15 is just a hair's breadth away from the side of the platform. So we do have Sonya moving around, trying to go ahead and move into this. Captain Magar does have bomb ready. Right now, Sonya's real objective is to try and get them to use bomb, but they need to be careful. Once again, the stuns come out. The great chain. Sir Noel takes a lot of damage. Does go ahead and eat ETC and is walking away. Oh, ETC actually, I thought ETC was dead at 100%. I was 100% incorrect. We have Mako getting demeched. Brightwing goes down. Chernobyl right on top of all of this. Save jumps in. It does look like Chernobyl in the backline, but we do have a kill onto Kael'thas. A kill onto ETC. So it does look like Magar and Save trying to get out of there. Unfortunately having to go kind of an awkward position trying to survive. Wipeout in the area. Save is... Save? Okay, I was like, how far are you running, my friend? I feel like their opponents are not actually interested in trying to do that. Platform is moving in onto the middle of the map. There is a casual camp here to try to keep this taken care of, but their opponents are respawning in 10 seconds. There is the mind control onto the Diva. That's the second time Diva's been demeched with explosion available. That is tragic. This time she goes down as well. The Korean is going back to the Hall of Storms. Diva found out this is not easy mode. However, there comes Kael'thas and Greymane going in. Chernobyl kills Polymorph. A lot of damage going in. Greymane looking for this, is trying to get this taken care of. Greymane is 15 seconds away from Crystal Bullet, so we will have Sir Noble survive. Let some survive.
Ready? A shrine gathers power. You will take it from me.
So they are without their healer for another 20 seconds. This is going to give a slight advantage to Yellow Owl, but not much of one because the shrine comes up at the same time Stukov respawns, so they won't have a lot of time to really take advantage of this. The real question is, can Magar actually use their nuke this time? I thought nothing that they're doing wrong. Oh my goodness! Great hook catches Save. There comes Magar in, but Save is behind enemy lines and just going to explode. That was definitely unfortunate. Not what Yellow Owl was looking for. Yo, Owl's gonna be yellow pants after that. Holy crap! Okay, I didn't mean the second pun there. That was a mistake. There is the bomb coming out. Stitches actually inadvertently hooks the bomb, pulls it right in, but thankfully Stitches has enough hit points that doesn't really make a difference. There's a mind control. We do have a kill onto ETC. So the Mortar Punisher is on the side of Yellow Owls, but with a double kill, I don't think they'll be able to get a lot of value out of it. Eva has moved up to the top and maybe in a bit of trouble. Just go ahead and jump out of there. But we do have the top fort going down thanks to the Mercenary Wave, supported by the Shaman Camp. Alright, so the Punisher is down. We still have an advantage for platform because the bottom and middle keeps on the side of Yellow Owls are down. All they've taken down is the top keep. Though granted, the counter effect of that is that the top keep is the one that the Shaman Camp moves down. The Shaman Camp is the strongest of the camps. Alright, this diva does not have explosion available, so we are just going to be saying goodbye to our Korean friend. Now we're waiting for the people to move in. Alright, platform to go ahead and take out. Oh, I like the screen. Level 20 is unlocked for platform. We could go ahead and have Ignore Pain, Push Comes to Shove, Dark Lady's Call, Extra Oomph, and Master Hooker. Double lead or double level lead on the side of platform. Next one will be a Mortar Punisher off in the top side, in the top location. But once again, man, these hooks, I understand why they banned out these dishes both on before now. A lot of damage from the Corsair. Corsair does go ahead and get a two-man mosh pit. There is the Riptire, does go ahead and collide. All ults down on the side of Yellow Owls. There is still the Mind Control and Massive Shove available.
Within the shrine, it will be made to serve us.
And then you move in. With the fact that they have Sylvanas just means they can just be like, okay, and I'm going to take this. Now this will not be enough to really hold all this back. They need the wave to support it, and they're not going to get it because they're still having to fight all of this. But the fact they're putting this pressure here means that they will stop these waves. Meanwhile, is there a base race going on? Because they're definitely moving in, trying to get stuff done. Look at this, they've got Greymane on the other side, but they've got Sylvanas here. It's going to be very, very close. They are on top. It does look like right now the red team is ahead, plus Sony is back here still working. The fact that Sony is not with them may make the difference. We do have the keep going down on this side. We are definitely having a base race. A little bit of advantage. Oh, I don't know. They actually pulled back. I think it could have been close. Sonya, they say Sonya just finish this off.
Blue team's core is under attack.
very, very, very unsure. Go ahead and keep destroying stuff as they go move along, but it does look like that we're going to have the Mortar Punisher coming out on the side of platform. There is a catch of the Corsair, but they don't get the Gorge. What's Gorge? Yeah, Gorge was available. The knockback happened a little bit too quickly. There is the leap. Leap goes in onto the mind control. Silence falls down, and we do go and have Calphos being taken out. There is the explosion. Corsair takes a lot of damage, and Corsair goes down. Greymane over here trying to fight the Immortal, but the Mortar Punisher is moving straight down the line. This may be in the game as platform moves in onto the core. There is no keep in the way, and they're jumping in. It's going to be close though. We do have a while before anyone else comes back. GG is called by Calphos. I do agree. I don't think there's much chance, especially now. And the core of Yellow House to go down. We do have platform winning the game. Congratulations to them. Let me go ahead and get over and see if I can get a interview set up. One moment, guys. Where did Discord go? Seriously? Did Discord close on me? Rude, I say. Alright, so we'll go ahead and send out the question/invite. Where the heck is the Orange Flip channel? I always lose it. Alright, and with Discord up, we'll go ahead and
oh, look at that. We picked the same lobby.
that is fantastic. Hello, hello. I am joined by 7th Ace. First of all, congratulations. How are you feeling? That was quite the final game and quite the
hear you in
series.
Discord if you're talking.
Gosh bless America. Okay, 1 second. I know what causes this. I'll be right there. This is the problem. I had, like, the stupid thing closed everything right before this happened. So, please hurry. I appreciate you. And then jump back to that. Okay, that should probably help.
It sure does.
Fantastic. Now let me go ahead back and just make sure they can hear you.
Hello, I'm saying things, and hopefully they can hear me.
Alright, it looks like everything is working the way it's supposed to. Great, great job. So, first of all, obviously, crazy series, especially Game 3, but the whole series pretty close. How are you guys feeling? I know it's a super easy question, but you know what? Gotta start somewhere.
So, platforms had a little bit of issues closing out games lately. We have been consistently ahead against very good teams for level 1 to 16-ish, and then we just kind of throw away a win. We've done it in scrims, we've done it in games, they've called us out on the power rankings for it, bunch of stuff. So being able to take a game like Dragonshire Game 1 from start to finish felt really good. You saw a little bit of, that whoops, level 20, oops, that platform's doing real well in Game 2, and then Game 3 we're able to overcome it and have a nice finish there. So we are very, very happy with how it went.
Well, you certainly should be. So yeah, we'll go ahead and go back to Dragonshire right quick. Obviously you definitely had, as you said, you kind of controlled that game from start to finish. I'm not sure if they even got a fort from you.
They sure didn't.
If they did, it was right towards the end, but like I said, I noticed that when you were pushing in, you got all 3 forts. What was your strategy going into that map? Like, what did you do in order to control it as well as you did?
So, a lot of our issues, as kind of mentioned, were stemming from late team fights. So, but however, our macro has been some of the best that it has been. It's really helped us carry leads and not be behind going into those later stages of the game. So we just went ahead and took it and expanded out even more. Went heavy with the camp take with Jim. We had Gargantuan used just for running under forts, and just slowly and slowly chipped away until we were able to find those crucial picks and take the game. So just having that macro advantage with Jim Raynor, with Double Global, and with Nazebo really set us up for success.
Well, it was funny because you guys got Nazebo in game 1, and then that was the first thing they banned out in the subsequent game. That and the Stitches, which game 3 kind of showed why they were so afraid of Stitches, and I don't blame them. To answer chat real quick, I don't know, but I'm guessing the reason Sir Noble isn't here is A, they may not want to talk, and B, they did have to switch over to a different computer, so they might not even have Discord set up.
Yeah. I mean, he's on Discord with us, but it's a little shoddy setup, and I imagine he's working on it as well.
So moving into game number 2, that was obviously Battlefield of Eternity. A little less dominant than game number 1, obviously. Although I do have to say that you guys were ahead until abruptly one team always fought and they just pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed until they could push no more because the core was dead.
Yep. Yeah, we weren't it feels crappy to lose that game, but from a morale team standpoint, you pointed out we were up I think the game ended 11-8 in kills, so we were up 10-4 in kills going into that. So I knew we controlled the game very well, and going forward, maybe Noble's computer would be a little bit more cooperative. We'd be prepared for the kind of flank route that they took, and just a little cacophony of errors led us to drop it, but we knew that we still had a very strong capability of taking game 3 as long as we played the game that we'd been playing.
And you certainly did. So game 3, you finally got Noble on their Stitches, and it almost felt like that was just your stomping ground, because just the entire team, the synergy of all of your various stuns and everything. I take it you've played Stitches quite a bit?
We've been playing a lot of different tanks lately, but especially Noble on the Stitches suits his playstyle very effectively, and we just have to bring the follow-up that he needs. Noble did a great job watching where the enemies were going, getting some great bush hooks that led to just so many staggers and advantages for us. So really, I would call MVP of that game number 3.
So I would 100% agree.
Noble's computer less so, but so apologies.
My computer's been having issues all day.
Yeah.
So, stupid thing. I would kick it, but that would make it worse.
The percussive maintenance.
Obviously, anyone that missed it, this is Ace, played the Sylvanas in the most recent game. I did notice that it was interesting that you went for mind control, although previously we had seen Wailing Arrow. Although I'm not sure that you guys had Sylvanas when the Wailing Arrow was picked. What about the comp made it specific about mind control?
It was Yellow Owls as well with the Wailing Arrow earlier. Mind Control is a good follow-up to Gorge. Hello, that's what it's called. But it also is available to deal with Mosh a little bit better. Wailing Arrow has that long cooldown associated with it that actually falls behind ETC's Mosh cooldown if he takes Encore at 13, so having the 40-second mind control, and after 20, when Moshes are extra devastating, 15-second was really an important part of making sure that we didn't get, moshed on, 5 or 6 times and lose every game in a scrim. I don't know, it didn't happen to us. So maybe we would learn from those hypothetical mistakes, so that's what the mind control is for.
Fantastic. And then the last question, because I always ask this as long as I remember, what does platform mean?
We are in peak Plat performance. I mean, we are in... It's the form of a Plat player. It's kind of a fun joke. We're all sitting. When we made it, we all had like a big losing skid, and so we're all sitting in platinum. And we go, that is peak Plat performance right there. And then the name was born. And sure enough, we've just rolled with it since then, and we've losing skidded our way back into platinum for the majority of it. So, you know, it does happen.
Definitely makes sense. So that was all the questions I had prepared for you. I'll go ahead and turn it over to you for the shoutouts you certainly deserve to give.
All right, well, appreciate it. Thank you to you for casting, number one. Really appreciate it. From caster to caster, I very much enjoy it. So, of course, shout out to all the platformers and to everybody in the chat. Appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. We had a rough go of it a couple times ago against Yellow Owls, and I've played them a couple times, so glad to finally get that out. Great job today, team, and let's pick it up and maybe win a fight post 20 going forward.
Well, definitely something to be looking forward to, definitely something to hope for. Enjoy the after party. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Sounds good. I think we're gonna sit and either watch the cast or go, I don't know, I'm bored, and maybe play an Aram.
All right. Or both. Get done
Or
with
both.
monitors. Come on.
Sounds great.
Yep, enjoy that. I'll see you guys next time. Or I'll see you next time.
All right, appreciate it. Thanks again.
And for you guys, I'll also see you next time. I'll go ahead and wait over. There's no one else from NGS casting. I was the last game of the night. But I'm going to use my authority and my ability to take you over to one of my absolute favorite people. Not playing Here's the Storm, but she's fantastic, so you'll like her anyway. That is entirely true, Balby. Well, 2 people saying it at once? Can't believe you.